And we're back, Adventure Blur here. Video games have a thing for evil counterparts of iconic characters. Knights has Riala, Mario has Shadow Mario, Metroid has Dark Samus, and Kirby has, Meta Knight? But Meta Knight also has Dark Meta Knight. It's confusing, okay? Weird lore aside, there are still countless more I can name off, but none are as iconic or well known as Sonic's very own Metal Sonic. First appearing in Sonic CD for the ill-fated Sega CD, Metal Sonic was unlike any other video game villain at the time. He was ruthless, powerful, and as fast as Sonic. Metal Sonic instantly became a fan favorite. But what is his story, and how do the other Metal versions of Sonic fit in? There's only one way to find out. Researching it and making a video for you guys about it. I mean, I did do this for Chaos, I kinda did it for Shadow, seems only fair I do it for Metal Sonic. Plus, I did say I would make a video talking about a subject from Sonic Heroes, and Metal Sonic is pretty big in Sonic Heroes. So, let's get started. Though Metal Sonic is by far the most iconic evil Sonic robot, he isn't the only one. In fact, he isn't even the first. Before Eggman made the iconic Metal Sonic, there were several models before it. Starting with Mecha Sonic, which is kind of before Metal because Sonic 2 came out before it, but at the same time, Sonic CD is said to take place before Sonic 2, so it's really up in the air on which one came first. So I'm going to say that Mecha Sonic came before Metal Sonic. These models were Eggman's first foray into creating a robot version of Sonic. They were nowhere near as powerful as Metal Sonic, but they both had their own advantages, such as shooting metal needles at Sonic and be able to curl onto a ball just like Sonic. It's like they're clones or robots or something. Robot clones. After that, Metal Sonic finally made his first appearance. Metal Sonic's role in Sonic CD was Eggman's main enforcer. He would make sure that Eggman would win no matter what, and that everything goes as planned. In the game, he originally went after Sonic, but instead grabbed Amy Rose. Because reasons. He took advantage of this though, by using Amy as a hostage to lead Sonic into a trap. Sonic and Metal then had their iconic race, and Metal Sonic died. Yeah, that was anticlimactic. But don't worry, Eggman saves Metal Sonic in Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. So, outside of small roles in games like Sonic Triple Trouble and Sonic the Fighters and Sonic R, Metal Sonic didn't do much else in the classic series. Sure, there was the OVA, and also Knuckles Chaotix, in which he was one of the main villains of the game. But let's be honest here, how many Sonic fans even own a 32X with that game? Either way, this was Metal's last appearance in a game for a while. After Knuckles Chaotix, the Sonic series went on somewhat of a hiatus during the Sega Saturn's lifespan. Games like the aforementioned Sonic R, which Metal Sonic is playable in, and Sonic Jam did come out, but there wasn't a main series Sonic game released for the Saturn. But there was one planned, and Metal actually had a role in it. Sonic Xtreme. Sonic Xtreme's story is very long, so I'll just give you the basics. Sonic Xtreme was a cancelled 3D Sonic game for the Sega Saturn. This game was planned to be the system seller for the Saturn, but thanks to some delays and some questionable choices during development, it got cancelled and Sonic 3D Blast was ported to the Saturn instead. I know you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with Metal Sonic? Well, in one of the builds of the game that was released to the public, Metal Sonic was a boss. We don't really know much else about his role in the game, but this still would have been cool, and it would have been Metal's first major role in a 3D Sonic game, predating Heroes by 7 or 8 years. When Sonic finally made his true 3D debut in Sonic Adventure, Metal Sonic didn't have a role, but that didn't mean there wasn't any Robot Sonics in it. In fact, there were 2. Right before the final egg stage in Sonic Adventure, there are 2 small containment pods, and inside one is Metal Sonic. The other one, though, contains an unknown Robot Sonic. This Metal Sonic model, dubbed Silver Sonic 2.0 in the Archie comics, doesn't do anything in Sonic Adventure, or in any game, nor is it ever referenced in anything outside of the Archie comics. Silver Sonic 2.0 is a mystery, and the fact that it even exists does bring up questions that might not ever be answered. Metal Sonic finally appeared in playable form in Sonic Adventure 2 in the multiplayer modes. Like his hero counterpart Amy, Metal Sonic plays very differently compared to Sonic and Shadow. His main gimmick is the Black Shield, which blocks all attacks. Sonic Adventure 2 may have only made him a multiplayer character, but this event brought about a resurgence in Metal Sonic love that you see to this day. In the GameCube port for Sonic Adventure, called Sonic Adventure DX, Metal Sonic is an unlockable character. Metal is unlocked by collecting all of the emblems in the game. He's pretty much just a skin for Sonic though. After this, Metal Sonic's next appearance is one of his most iconic. Metal Sonic was the main villain of Sonic Heroes. After being rebuilt by Eggman into Neo Metal Sonic, Metal decided to go rogue and took control of Eggman's army. Metal then disguised himself as Eggman and challenged Sonic and the others to fight him. After a few fights with them, Metal Sonic was able to collect enough data from them to transform himself into a chaos-like beast, called Metal Overlord. Metal Sonic put up a good fight against Team Sonic, but ultimately failed due to the true superpower of teamwork. Yeah, that's the actual quote from the game. It's pretty bad. The end of Heroes shows Shadow and Omega holding the nearly dead Metal Sonic, but it's assumed that Eggman somehow got hold of him again and reprogrammed him after this. After Heroes, Metal appeared in the Sonic Rivals games, spin-off titles, and had a trophy in the Super Smash Bros. Series. He was even the mascot of the Sonic Gems collection. Metal Sonic became an iconic part of the Sonic series again, though he never had as big of a role like he did in Heroes. The closest we got to that was that game. That's all I'm saying. We ain't going there. We ain't. We are not talking about that game, okay? We're not. Metal's most recent game appearance was in Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania. In Sonic Mania, he was a boss and was featured heavily in and leading up to Mania Plus, including having a big role in the Mania Adventures series. In Forces, he was one of Infinite's copies used to fight the Resistance. Metal's copy was even given a boss fight in the game, but that was about it. Until the IDW Sonic comics. Spoilers for the comics ahead. IDW brought in Metal, in his Neo form, as the main villain of the comics. Neo Metal Sonic originally disguised himself as Eggman and caused chaos, leading to Sonic and Tails hunting him down. When they finally did come across him, Metal revealed himself and his motives to Sonic. Metal Sonic was actually Eggman's secret project in Forces. Eggman realized the strength of Neo Metal Sonic and decided to rebuild the reprogrammed Metal into it, making him
bigger, faster, and stronger too.
The plan was that he and Infinite could completely destroy Sonic and the others. But by the time Metal became Neo Metal Sonic, it was too late and Eggman lost the war completely. Metal decided to bide his time and look for Eggman, who went MIA after Forces. Metal then took over Angel Island and the Master Emerald, and is now fighting the Resistance in his Metal Overlord mode again. Metal's main goal is to see Eggman restored to power, and he is doing everything in his power to make it happen, including going super. This is being recorded before issue 11, so this is about where we're at with the IDW Comics series. With Metal destroying Angel Island, it doesn't look like the heroes will have an easy fight. I mean, chances are they'll win. But this is Metal Sonic we're talking about, so he might get away, or he might somehow destroy them. You never know. Metal Sonic has appeared countless times, but unlike other characters like him, he never loses who he is. Metal has, and will probably always will be, one of the greatest villains in the Sonic series, and maybe even in all of gaming. With it being Metal Sonic's 25th anniversary this year, it looks like things are only going to get better for the Metal Overlord. Or, should I call him the real Sonic? Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a great time researching Metal Sonic, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, which I am sure you did, please like and comment below what your favorite part was. What do you think of Metal Sonic? Is he your favorite Sonic villain, or one of your least favorite? Share the video as well so other people can enjoy it as well. If you want a more behind the scenes look at the channel, check out my Twitter. Check out some of my other videos as well, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And this is Adventure Blur, and I will see you next time.